Hey guys, I think this is like my 146th broadcast. I'm actually kind of surprised in it. I didn't even know I'd hit 100 broadcasts yet. I just did count up my videos on YouTube. So, gonna try to finish up the main quest to the Thieves Guild tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to finish up to where I become the guild master or not, because that can take a little while just doing that. That can take about 4 hours just doing that by itself. But we'll see how much we can get done. It's 12:17 a.m. right now, my time, so I know I can get the main Thieves Guild quest done tonight, though.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. You've come. The Twilight Sepulchre is the... everything that... Now it seems Mercer's... I felt this... I think given time you'll understand what I'm... As a Nightingale, I know the guild doesn't do much to follow. I'll make for... In the meantime, I wanted you to have... If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason...
Was there something else?
You might have to.
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods.
I swear,
Bring me whatever you...
this is like the third person
Fine,
that
see what I
sounds
can
just like
do.
Mercer Frey in the
So did
Thieves Guild.
Delvin send you again, or
So
are you here
you
on
got
your
Mercer
own
Frey,
this time?
same voice. You got Aunt Theory right here. He's got the same voice.
Taking
the guy
me up
that
on my offer, eh?
Malice or whoever, the one that you go see in Whiterun about
Give
Just
my
through the
regards
way,
to
drink or
Carlisle
something
if
to
you see
eat.
her.
about the Hunting Brew Meadery. He's got the same voice.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or
They got
Solitude,
a
but we'll do
lot
what we
of-
can to make your stay a pleasant one.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good.
They got a lot of people on here that voice the different characters.
Look out.
Maybe the next Elder Scrolls game that they come out with, number 6, maybe your character will have their own voice, hopefully. So for anybody that hasn't been watching my videos, what I'm doing right now is, the way I started this one out is I wanted to do all the original game first, all the main quest for the original game first before I started doing the add-ons. So let's go back. We've already done the Alduin. We've done all those. Okay, right there's the final one. No, maybe it's not. Right there's the final one. Then we chose a side, we joined the Legion. We finished that. Where's the last one after that? Right there. Then we done the Dark Brotherhood, so that's 3. We finished the Dark Brotherhood. And we started the fourth one. We joined the companions. And we started the Thieves Guild. So that's the fifth one. So after this, we can either do the Hearthfire add-on, or we can do the Dragonborn add-on, or we can do the Dawnguard add-on. Y'all can pick, I don't care which one I do first.
Glad you're here. Are you ready to face the guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Dallas's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How could Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick it up.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him!
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Read your flight.
Before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Am I right?
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Bold to guard the place. Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
I hope he turns up soon. He needs to answer for his betrayal.
This is Mercer Frey's place. No visitors. No way. Now piss off. You ain't got enough coin to... You try and set one foot in this yard and I'll cut it off. But I can't leave here. I'm supposed to watch his house. Wow. Sure is nice of him. Here, hang on to the key and don't let anyone in. Can't talk. I'm out of here.
Hands off.
What was that? Is someone there? Now you're mine. Someone there.
Someone there?
What was that?
You won't get the best of me!
That's the last of them.
Well, I'm supposed to allow you to trade. Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange... Okay, there you go.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
I heard
Looked
what
like
happened,
much to me.
and the guild owes you thanks for... I heard what happened, and the guild owes you thanks for bringing this to light.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, Mark.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me. Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. But I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Rift, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This way, please.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never...
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion. It's business.
Remember whenever I first done this, and I got this, got the Nightingale armor. I thought the armor was so badass.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Ready for the oath? You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath.
Just shut up and keep going, damn.
Proceed down the hall to the gate when you're ready.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale, that was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle. We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
We'll speak when the oath is complete. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key... As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Look, everyone in the Guild admires what you've done. Maybe they won't come out and simply tell you, but I promise you it's true. And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the Guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better.
Spoken like the leader of the Thieves Guild. Just don't lose yourself in the role. We have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Until next we meet, lad.
there.
Must have scared him off.
Do the farmer also have no sense of smell?
We have to get the key back.
The stench. This place needs to fuck.
Yeah, I know I'm rushing through it, guys.
He hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your... Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I've rid myself of your irksome companion. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf.
I'm sorry, I can't.
The skeleton key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side. Moving.
Find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Gotta wait till it fills up with water before it lets you out. So, yeah. Basically, it's right above her head, the statue's head.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's... All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton. I'm afraid it's not. When the skeleton key was... The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created as a consequence. I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face not... I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
I always thought the new Harbinger would be taller myself.
Taller my ass. How fucking tall you want him to be? You tall as hell you are.
I avoid going to Eastmarch if I can.
I don't recognize you, but the last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed by one. I was blinded. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant. I haven't. How do you know of me? The key! And Mercer Frey? Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlyle, I feared she'd befallen this. Nothing would bring me. From the moment I arrived here, when Mercer stole. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Erengel and replacing it.
do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the Seven. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, mighty girl. See to it that we stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back. I wouldn't take that to heart. Think of her as a scolding mother I assure you, had she been... The circle, the crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal. If you ever feel the need, be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a knight, the guild has... I only hope that this isn't an ending to things. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever... There are pockets brimming with... We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves. And we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Gallows! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus.
Okay guys, that's the end of this broadcast. Tomorrow I'll start with doing odd jobs to become the head of the Thieves Guild. But I'm going to get off here for tonight. It's getting late, I'm getting tired. But we'll do the rest of it tomorrow, or later today should I say. So y'all take it easy. I appreciate y'all watching, like and subscribe, and see y'all later.